Hello everybody, welcome back to RatedEm. I know it's been a while since I uploaded the last video, but that's because I've been working on this new setup. We got a nice new couch, we got a nice new entertainment space. This is not going to be a usual RatedEm. This is going to be very one-on-one style video, no skits or anything. I'm going to talk about my game collection. I'm going to talk to you guys who may be aspiring game collectors. I'm going to talk to you about where I get my games, how I organize them. I'm also going to talk about, some of my favorite games in my collection and all sorts of stuff. So let's not waste any more time and let's go to the game wall. Alright, bit of an awkward setup, but we're going to make it work. So this is the game wall. You may have seen this in a couple of videos, specifically the At Games Sega Genesis video it was in pretty prominently. Evil Within video had a little clip of it, but this is where I keep all my games. I also have a little outline over to the side here just so I can keep this video as streamlined as possible. So if I look to the side, that's why. So we're going to start with a tour. I got 360, followed by Xbox One, PS2, small little fraction here, which is PC, 2 Wii games, followed by the rest of the Wii games over there. Metal Gear Solid 4, it's the only PS3 game I own. I also have GameCube games, followed by a mix of DS and 3DS games, followed by 2 Genesis games, which I will just show right now because there's only 2 of them. First one is Street Fighter 2 Championship Special Champion Edition. I always mess up the name on it. And the other is WWE Royal Rumble. These games have seen better days, but that's mainly because I'm not really a cartridge guy. I just picked up these games for the sake of picking them up. I really don't care for cartridges, so I don't care about the way they look. If I had like a Retron or a Nintendo 64, then maybe, but I don't know. I don't really care to collect cartridges, so I don't care about the way they look. But continuing on, I got a 3DS right here, followed by Pokemon cards, charger for my 3DS. This is a Super Mega Ultra Big Rayquaza card that I got out of the pack, and these are all the remaining Skylanders that I've owned since my childhood that haven't been lost yet. I did all of that just looking at the camera. That's pretty impressive. Okay, so now I want to talk about how I order my games, and by order I mean like organize my games. So I do mostly by favorite console, or not mostly, what am I talking about? I do them by favorite console, and then alphabetical order, only the first letter. So that's why you'll see Super Street Fighter 2, or Super Street Fighter 4 and Sneak King, not really in order. That's just because I took S and S and I just put them in one section. Personally, I think going by true alphabetical order just ruins the fun of putting a game on the shelf for me, so I just have them by alphabetical order to the first letter. I have the Platinum hits for the 360 separate from the rest of my 360 games, mainly because I have a lot of 360 games, so I can kind of afford to separate the Platinum hits from the normal 360 games. With the PS2, I don't really have many of the greatest hits in ratio to the normal games, so I just have them mixed in. And same with the GameCube down here. So talking about my favorite collections within my collection, I think the biggest collection I have, and probably my most favorite, is the Lego games, all right here. I also have some for PS2, but this section right here is all Lego games, and as you can see, these games are actually double-sided, or not double-sided, but they have 2 games within the case. I just organize them by the first game's letter, so these are considered L games. These are all Lego games from, my childhood and stuff, so I have a lot of them because I was really into them, and I guess I still am. They're fun sometimes. So I got Lego games here. That's probably my biggest collection. It's 7 games. I think my second biggest is probably the Call of Duty series, at least on disc. I have if I was including games that are digital as well, it would be Call of Duty because I own a lot more cards than I do Lego games. But in terms of on disc, second biggest is Call of Duty. I've got Black Ops 1 and 2. MW2 is here, MW 2019, and then Black Ops 3 and 4. This video is pre-Black Ops Cold War, so the most complete collection I have is the Black Ops games, the mainline Black Ops games. I have all 4 as of right now. and I plan to get Cold War as well. Let's go on to favorite games in my collection. So when it comes to favorite games in my collection, there's two categories. There's ones that I'm proud to own based on rarity and value, and then there are games that I just like in my collection. Two of them are my favorite games of all time, but the others are just games that I like to have. So let's start with the ones that I'm proud to own. First up is Luigi's Mansion. This is a relatively difficult game to find. I got it a long time ago as a kid, and I still own it all these years later, so pretty happy to have that. Second one here is Pikmin 1. Third one is Resident Evil. It is the player's choice version. I don't know if there is a version that exists that isn't player's choice, but this one's in really good condition, and over the past year I haven't been able to find it anywhere else, so I'd call it pretty rare, at least where I live, so I'm pretty happy to have it, and both discs are here and everything. It's in really good condition. This one I couldn't find anywhere in my local area, so I had to order it on Amazon, and I'm pretty happy that I own it. This is the Halo Master Chief Collection. Recently just finished all 4 games, and now I love the Halo series. But yeah, I couldn't really find it anywhere in my local area, so I had to order it off of Amazon, so I consider it pretty rare, at least in my case. Okay, let's go on to games I love, starting with Black Ops 3. This is my favorite game of all time. I love the amount of on-disc content in this game, as well as the DLC, which is pretty good. And you can tell there's just a lot of love and care put into this game. Second favorite game of all time, MGS2, specifically the original PS2 release of the game. I love this game. I love the storytelling. I love the characters that you get to play as. I love the kind of overarching story. I got a lot of fond memories. Going back to Halo Master Chief Collection, I love this game. I love the Halo series because of this game. I just have to finish 5, and then I gotta wait for Halo Infinite, and then I'll have the whole series done, I guess. Whew! Alright, so let's get into, where I get my games from and how you can start collecting. And I'm still gonna look at this script because I'm kind of dumb up here. Alright, so let's talk about where I get my games from. I get all of my newer games from either EB Games or Amazon. I don't know where else you would get them, but for older games, I strictly go in-store. I don't do Kijiji, or I don't do eBay or Amazon or anything like that. I strictly go in-store. I'm very lucky to have not only a rental store, but a store that's specifically for older video games just down the street of me. I'm super lucky to have that, and I'm thankful for it. So yeah, that's where I get all my older games, is I get them strictly in-store. So if you're looking for older games, then maybe look around in your area for older video game stores or rental stores, because they will sometimes sell games that they don't have up for rent. So how do you get into collecting? This kind of applies to anything, I guess, but I'm going to talk about video games, is start small. If you're looking to collect collections, like, series of games or a line of something, then start small. Maybe like a series that you love. Like for me, maybe it could be like Black Ops games. There's only like 4 of the mainline games. There's some like PSP exclusive or something like that I've heard of. But if if there's only 4 as of right now, there's only 4 Black Ops games, so pretty easy to get the collection. If you're just wanting to collect in general, then maybe start with your favorite games, like I said, with a series or something, or your current console that you own, or your favorite console that you own. Hey, it's me. Welcome to the end of the video. So I just want to say thank you for watching this episode of RatedEm. Had a lot of fun making it. I also just want to say thank you for 232 views as of right now on the Tommy Karate video. The first video that I did on this channel got like 200 views. That's crazy. So I just want to say thanks for that. And I also want to tell you to check the description if you are into esports and competitive games. I have a new channel where I'm uploading stuff about Call of Duty and Halo and all sorts of competitive games. So thanks for watching this video. Thanks for all the support. Check out the new channel. And I'll see you in the next video, which will be a proper skit review. So stick around. Thank you for